Hello, yogis. Welcome back. So today is a cold and a rainy. This is our fourth day of social isolation, and I think today we're going to work towards a sweat. So I'm going to say again, this is for a more intermediate yoga practitioner, and it's going to move fairly quickly, maybe a few less cues, but we will get warm. If you're feeling antsy, maybe this will help shake it out a little bit. So coming into a comfortable seat to begin, grounding evenly through your sits bones. And growing long through your spine. The shoulders relax. Feel that length through your mid-back, an openness and a breath. Openness through the back of the neck without dropping too far into the chin. And let your breath circulate naturally. And let's get warmed up with an inhale, pulling the hands up overhead, opening the shoulders, lift to the heart. And exhale, the hands float down. If you'd like to join me, I'm gonna Om, deep breath in. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Turning the palms away, imagine opening a light between your hands, clearing your space. Take the fingers down beside you, let the chin sink down. Inhale, lifting the hands back up, interlacing the fingers and press up through the wrist bones. Shoulders relax. Drawing an inhale. And exhale, taking a look to your left. Draw that shoulder back and then inhaling back to center. And exhaling over to the right. Inhaling back to center. Let's release the fingers and press the walls out as if they're closing in. Oh, good stretch through the fingers. If you use a keyboard, use your hands for any repetitive motions. This is a really good one. One more good press out and then a release. Woo, wiggling out the fingers, circling the wrists. Drawing the hands toward the back wall, let the heart open and exhale. Rounding forward, palms together. Inhale and open, expand, a little lift. Exhale, bring it forward. One more time, inhale. Lifting up through the fingers, roll to your heart, maybe a little arch back. And the fingers down, will rock forward. Taking your blanket aside. Oops, oh, this over here. Let's come into table pose, kind of as usual, warming up the spine. The fingers spread nice and wide. Middle fingers point forward. Feel the pads of your thumbs. Outer wrist bones down, and then inhale. Grow to your heart. Exhale. Release and bow. Draw the navel back through the spine. Warming up the spine at your own pace. Riding your own breath. And as you're breathing, I'll stop and say happy spring, everybody. Even though it's a rainy mess. Finding center. Let's take the right toes straight back. So the hips are square to the floor. Wiggling out the toes, circling the ankle. Maybe the other direction. Wake it all up. Drawing the navel in just a bit toward the spine and taking the left hand forward like you're going to shake hands and stretch. Balance out the weight. With an inhale, we'll lift through the thumb, lift through the heel. Whoop, take a little back bend. Exhale, elbow toward the knee and bow. Inhale, extend and lift. Floating sensation. Exhale. Inhale, float. Exhale, tuck. One more time. Inhale, float. And back to neutral. If possible, we're going to take that right foot straight out to the side. Left finger straight out to the side. Give a kick through the heel. And hold. Already building lots of heat. Deep breath in. And exhale. Take it down with control. The left toes straight back, wiggling out. Toes, ankles. Dropping the shoulders down. Back of the neck long. We'll take the right hand forward like you're going to shake hands. Hug the navel in just a bit. And inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow in and tuck. Inhale, lengthen and float. Exhale, tuck. 2 more times. Inhale. Full body breath. Exhale. Back to center. Find length, flexing that left foot. Feel the rotation of the hip kicking out toward the side wall. Draw the navel in. Oh, so much heat. Deep breath in. With control, we'll step it back down. Sitting back, child's pose for a moment. Let it all go. Quiet through your brow. And then just one of my favorites. We're going to take the hands all the way forward. Rock up into the heart, tuck the toes and float the hips back. Such a simple motion. Back to downward dog. Spreading the fingers, spreading the toes, press the mat away. Open space between the shoulders. Length through the spine, thighs pull back. Quiet through the elbows. We'll rock forward, plank position. Rock it back, navel back. Rising to the toes, lift the heels, open the toes, dropping to the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, rocking forward, plank position. Let's hover the right toes. One more breath in. We'll follow the right toes back. Three-legged dog. Hop up. Three-legged dog and stretch. Rocking now forward, right knee toward the right elbow, or maybe a little higher toward the shoulder and hold. We'll inhale, stretch it back and long. Even weight through the hands. The right knee forward, exhale and tuck. Knee toward the nose, maybe the brow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee across the body toward the left elbow and hold. See, I'm breathing hard. Definitely gonna get sweaty. Maybe extending that right leg. Maybe take the left heel down, spinning open. So you're growing out of the right palm across the chest and lift. Maybe a little arch back into the chest, opening the chest. And then the left hand spins down, step back, plank position. Lifting the left foot and lengthen. Forward through the crown, shoulders relaxed, even weight through the hands. Lifting the left toes up and back, stretch. Drawing left knee toward the left elbow or shoulder. Open that hip and breathe. We'll inhale, lengthen back and stretch. Exhale, knee toward the nose or brow and round. Inhale, lengthen back and stretch. Exhale, across the body, touch knee to elbow. Maybe extending that left leg, Spinning down the right heel and rise. And open. Back to center. The good news is we'll get off the wrists. Bad news is this is no easier. We're going to come down, if possible, without taking the knees down. We're going to step down onto the elbows. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and breathe. Even weight through the elbows, connect through the knuckles. Draw the tailbone toward the back wall, the navel in subtly. Taking the right toes up. If you need to drop the left knee, feel free. Long, deep breathing. One more breath. Other side. Left toes rise and breathe. And down. Let's drop the knees. Walk the hands back. Child's pose and breathe. Release the shoulders. Once again, we'll reach forward through the fingers. Roll up to the heart, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Taking a look forward, we'll either take a big hop, step, or walk up to the front of the mat. And let yourself hang over the leg. You can have your hands to a block, hands to the floor. Take hold of opposite elbows. Bring your heels about hip width apart and let yourself go. The whole upper body releasing. Feel the full weight. Even weight through the heels. Let go of the head as if it doesn't belong to you, and then give it a little shake, yes or no. Roll up gently through the spine and pull the hands, or actually the elbows up overhead if that is available to your shoulders. I'm going to turn to face you. Do as you like. Take the feet just a little wider. Softness to the knees and then open into the shoulders, drawing a few big circles. Nice and slow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Other direction. We'll exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. All the way around. Stepping the big toes in together. Exhale, the hands down to the heart. Mountain pose. Connecting through the heels and the pads of the feet spread out to the floor. The sides of the feet connect. We'll drop the tailbone down subtly and make sure there's space through the knees. A little softness there. Being a little tuck to the front ribs so the back is open. Dropping the shoulders, lift through the crown. And feel that quiet, trusting, open center. Everything falling away from your central channel. And inhale, we'll rise. And exhale, swan diving forward. Release over the legs, flat back. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and pull the hands come down. Let's step or float to the back of the mat. Shift the heart forward. Maybe knees, chest, chin. Maybe elbows in a full chaturanga. If you don't know what that is, just roll back to downward dog. Taking a look forward, hopping, floating, or stepping. Inhale and rise. All the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And again, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, flat back and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, release. Step or float. Shift the heart forward through transition. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Float the hips back, looking forward. Big step or hop. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. step or float through transition. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back, looking forward, step or float. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, powerful breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, step or float through transition. Exhale, back, looking forward, step or float. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart and breathe. I'm going to come to face you again. You can stay as you are. Big toes close together. We're going to sit down to our chair, taking the arms in line with the ears, hugging the navel in slightly, connecting evenly through the heels, like I said. Nice quiet feet. Shoulders relaxed. Feel symmetry through your body. As you feel the heat build, bring an ease to the posture and maybe a little smile. You're going to shift the weight onto the left foot and take the right foot straight toward the back wall. Squaring off toward the earth, warrior three. Taking the thumbs in and pull the hands back, opening the shoulders, interlacing the fingers, and if possible, draw those fingers toward the back wall, opening the shoulders. With control, we'll set that right foot down to a warrior one position. Drawing the fingers now down the back of the right leg as you bend into the left knee, lift into the heart. And nice and easy flowing forward. So maybe this is your edge. Maybe you can come down inside of the left leg, reaching up through the fingers. Connect through the left heel, connect through the right heel. Balance out the weight and release. One of my other favorite transitions now, we're going to drop the hands and sweep it up, warrior one. Classic warrior one. Squaring the hips forward, shoulders relaxed. Nice quiet through the feet, floating sensation through the body. Roots to the center of the earth, beam of light to the stars, space all around you. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back, plank position through transition, elbows in. The heart lifts, the tail lifts. Taking a look forward, step or float. Reverse swan dive, a little scared of the ceiling, and rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. I'm going to turn forward again. Big toes together. Sweeping the hands up, arms in line with the ears, and sitting to your chair. Told you we were going to sweat today. But take any emotion out of it. Just bring as much ease to this posture as you work as possible. Shifting the weight now onto the right foot. We'll hinge the left foot back, kicking back through the pad of the foot, through the heel, draw the navel in. And taking the thumbs down, pull it back, nice and slow. If possible, interlace the fingers behind you, drawing the shoulders a little closer together. If you wiggle or fall, just smile and come back. Stay with it if possible. One more deep breath in. And then I'm going to turn sideways. Warrior one position. Taking the fingers down the back of the left leg. Grow to the heart. Expand. And then follow your heart forward. Maybe you stop right here. Maybe you're coming inside of that right leg. Find your edge nice and slow. Let the fingers lift. Bring space through your shoulders. Steady and connect through the feet. One more deep breath. And now we release, sweep it up. Use your core strength as you rise, other side. Connect through the right heel, bend to the knee, press to the outer blade of the left foot and square forward. Send that beam of light to the sky, the back of the head and neck open. One more deep inhale. And we lift to the heart. Take it all the way down, stepping back, heart forward, through transition. Roll the hips back down, dog, walking it out. One leg, other leg, shift the hips side to side. So this isn't going to be a long practice, but it's intense. We're going to slow it down now a little bit. Or I should say, it's been intense. Let's slow it down. Taking the right hip over the left. Reaching back through the knee. Even weight through the fingers. Both hands. Really connect. Maybe taking some circles here. We haven't done a ton of hips yet. Get all set up and ready to take that right knee toward the right wrist. And set yourself up for pigeon pose. So in pigeon, if you have a tendency to roll to your right, you might want to have a blanket handy. You can slide under your right hip for support here, or a block, or really anything else at home. You can be creative. If you feel like you can comfortably square your hips toward the center, and lift to the heart. Stay here for as long as you like, or walk your way down. If possible, bringing the elbows to the floor. Drop the brow. Breathing deeply and slowly through that right hip. One more full body breath. The exhale, feel the release. Letting go of anything you can from that hip. Gently walk our way back up. Take it slow. Now if you're using a block or blanket, shift it aside. We're going to come onto that right hip. Sweep the left leg all the way around, across. Plant the left foot down. We'll take the left hand toward the midline of the spine and either take hold of that left knee or the elbow across. Inhale, gently rise through the crown. Exhale, turning to look back as if you're wringing out your body around the spine. The gaze back, the neck open. All the way down through the spine like your body's a wet towel, and with the exhale feel that rush of release. You can imagine releasing anything that doesn't serve you, toxins, tension. Let it all go. One more exhale. Gently release. Let's counter twist. Left elbow to the inside of the left knee and turning to look right just for a moment. And then we'll unwind, sweeping that left leg all the way back, tucking the toes under and stepping downward dog. We'll take the left heel up and back. And tuck the Left heel up. What a mess. And stacking the left heel over the right. Even weight through the hands. Quiet through the elbows. Lengthen back through that knee. Breathing space through the left hip. You know we're going to go deeply into pigeon, so just preparing. Make some circles if that feels good. One more. Deep inhale. Find your edge and then work the left knee toward the left wrist. Setting up for pigeon on this side. Stretching back the right toes. You can turn and check on the toes. Make sure you're not flopped out to the side with your foot. Squaring. Again, if you need to slide something under your left hip, feel free. Grab a blanket or block. Otherwise, we'll rise up through the crown and the heart. And as you're ready, walk it forward. So if this is a little much for your body, you can take a reclined pigeon. I should have mentioned. Kind of figure if you stuck with this practice this far, you probably know your way through pigeon. But if not, once all of the regular pigeon doers in class are set up, I will show you reclined pigeon. For those of you that might not know, looks like this. So you take the right ankle across, or on the side, you would take left ankle across the right knee. Left hand weaves through the legs and catch either the back of the thigh or the front of the shin, and welcome the legs in toward the body as the shoulders rest. You get a lot of the same benefits, and again, it can be the back of the thigh as well. A lot of the same benefits with a lot more control in this position. So I'm going to come back into my regular pigeon. Real quick. I don't remember exactly where we are, but let's call this our last breath. Walking our way back up, taking that block or blanket aside, shifting to the left hip and sweeping the right foot all the way up and over. We'll take the right hand back and around. We'll either catch the front of the right knee or the elbow across. Inhale and lift. Exhale, turn to twist. Take that gaze back. Make sure you can draw a full breath at the edge of your twist. Otherwise, soften out just a bit. Imagine gently squeezing your body out, but be gentle. Rush of release with the exhale. And then we'll take it back. Right elbow inside the right knee and twisting to look open. Left shoulder. And relax back to center. And let's find our way down to the back. Walk the shoulders down away from the ears, pads of the feet to the floor, and just shifting the knees a little side to side. And dropping the knees over to one side. If you like, you can take the foot on the bottom, the heel, on top of the top knee and weigh that leg down. So if that's confusing, I've gone over to my right, so my right heel is on top of my left knee, like that. Shift back to center, over to the left, or whichever side you didn't do last time, and then again, if you want to take bottom heel, top of the top knee, just add a little weight. And back to center. We'll catch the outsides of the feet, drawing the knees down toward the floor. Give the toes a little squeeze if you like, and maybe a rock side to side. Maybe do one last hip stretch, taking one leg or the other leg, or maybe both legs out for the last good stretch. Deep breath in. And release it back. Let's walk the legs out long. So taking any last poses or postures you like. You can pause if you like. Meet in Shavasana. And if you are practicing in a chilly room, you want to stop, put on some socks, sweatshirt, even a blanket over your body. You're going to let the body release as you're ready. Feel the points of contact between your body and the floor. Feel yourself give in. Nice quiet eyes and face and jaw. Back of the head and neck and shoulders. Let yourself go. Feel the floor behind you, particleize. Sink back into it, a floating sensation if you like. I'm going to leave you here today. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. As long as it serves your body. As long as you don't have little people climbing all over you. Whatever's going on at home these days. So much love. Be well. Namaste.